We are here to discuss Love Island Games, Episode 2, and Episode 2 did not disappoint. Tyreek is stirring the pot. Josh thought this was WWE. Lucinda went from crying, regretting why she even signed up for the show, to absolutely demolishing her competition. And Andreina, girl, we need to have a conversation. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are breaking down Love Island Episode 2. I already recorded Episode 1, so make sure you go ahead and watch that video. Episode 2 was everything that I needed and much more. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. It'll help grow my channel, get me out in the algorithm, and your support will be greatly appreciated. But all right, enough of me begging. Let's go ahead and jump into this recap. So the show kicks off and we're dealing with the aftermath of the bombshells arriving. Charlie stole Andrea from Josh, and Solin stole Mert from Lucinda. Now we have two vulnerable islanders who need to fight their way back so they don't get kicked off the island. So Charlie and Andrea are talking, and I'm looking at body language. She's just not interested. She's saying, "Oh, I like your vibe and your energy." And I'm like, "Andrea, I'm not buying what you're selling." She's clearly disappointed that she's not in a couple with Josh. She says in her confessional that she's not trying to put all her eggs in one basket. She's saying all the right things, but I can tell she definitely wants to just be in a couple with Josh. So Lynn and Mert, they're chatting, and she said that she picked him because he avoided eye contact and she wanted to solve his mystery. Girl, that's not mysterious. That's disinterest. He's just not interested. Solin's gonna be one of my fave, just for her chaotic energy. She told Mert that she's here for fun and games, but she's clearly here for the money as well. Meanwhile, Mert is talking about he is missing Lucinda. It's only been one day, so just Mert, relax. So Josh and Lucinda, again, they're both vulnerable. They're just chatting about how the bombshells came in and pretty much disrupt everything. And Lucinda lets us know that she doesn't find Mert attractive anymore. I don't know. I think this girl be saying things just to be saying things. Then she ends up saying, "I might surprise everyone and come out first tomorrow." And yeah, we gonna talk about manifestation later. We gonna talk about it because she delivered well on her own prediction. But now we have Chris and KK. They go to Soul Ties. Chris immediately talks about strategy. He's saying that they think that they're the strongest couple. I don't know how they think they're the strongest couple when they haven't even participated in a real challenge yet. So the conversation switches up with KK mentioning that they both kissed someone in a competition. So KK's dropping hints about wanting a little bit of affection, and she's not getting anything back. She ends up saying how they both kissed someone else outside their couple in challenges, and Chris is saying, "Oh, let's not do that again." Did he make any move in that moment to secure the deal? No. This was a little cringe and painful to watch. KK, you're a beautiful girl. There's no reason to beg. You got options. Also, if KK watched season 7 and paid attention and got her notepad and took some notes on Chris, she will know that Chris likes the chase. He likes to chase you. But when it's time for him to do the work, when he actually has you, no. So please, no more dropping hints. Make him work for your attention. So next we have Tyreek and Andreina. She's asking him what happens if she does bad in challenges. We already know what the answer is. He ain't gonna be around for long. He's just giving very vague answers, but he's also keeping it real with her too. But the fact that she's thinking about him switching means that she feels in her gut that something's wrong. And if you're asking someone these questions on day one, that's like your intuition screaming at you. She can laugh it off and play it off, but deep down, I think she feels it. She already knows Tyreek is not the one to be locked in. Listen, the writing is on the wall, and this is not going to end well for her. So it's the next day. Of course, the boys are making their rounds, bringing breakfast up for the girls. Mert, who is now partnered up with Solin, brings breakfast only for Lucinda. He ignores Solin. He tries to offer Solin leftover oatmeal after Lucinda didn't want it. Solin is like, "Am I a Doberman?" Rightfully so. Don't try to give me leftovers. So some of the girls go in the hallway and try to talk to him, be like, that's not the move. I don't think he had ill intention. I just think that the lights were not on in the house. Chris is chatting with the guys, letting the guys know that he is prioritizing competition over romance. But if KK and him find love along the way, okay, cool. KK is letting the girls know that Chris did not kiss her the night before, despite her dropping hints. She's disguising it as he was being respectful. All right, girl. The only thing that has me concerned is to be gossiping this early. These girls are not your friends. They are competitors. You especially don't trust anyone when you're competing for $250,000. Hold your cards close to your chest. While KK is yapping, thinking these new girls are her besties, you have Nicola over here staying quiet, being observant, listening to conversation. She's just smirking in the corner while KK's complaining. Lucinda and Josh both receive a text about being in a duel challenge. They both have to pick someone that they're going to fight. Despite not knowing the details of the duel, if they win, great. They get their partners back. If they lose, they become vulnerable. Immediately after the text, Lucinda is crying, crumbling under the pressure. She's upset, talking about she didn't get the memo. Lucinda, girl, you signed up for your third reality show. So you mean to tell me that you did not research? You didn't read the fine print? You didn't ask any questions? You just signed up? I like Lucinda so far. But Lucinda, you know why you're here. You're here for the exposure, the extra fame, and the publicity. But for right now, just save your tears, okay? Josh, on the other hand, he is pumped. He is ready to fight because he thinks this is WWE. He's trying to get his girl Andrea back from Charlie. He's not here to play around. Josh is ready. Listen, Josh is ready for his battle, and I can't even be mad at that. Chris mentions that Tyreek is stirring the pot. Oh, Chris, you have no idea. Chris, you are in for a rude awakening, and that's all I'm going to say for right now. And it didn't take long for that rude awakening to happen because he ends up going and pulling KK for a chat in front of everyone. Kendall, doing what he do best, being everybody's business, is giving Chris play-by-play. Oh, Tyreek is pulling KK for a chat. Oh, yeah, they went upstairs. Kendall, just nosy. As soon as they get upstairs, Tyreek asks KK to lay right next to her. Messy boots activated. And in that same conversation, she reveals that Chris is boring. Interesting. Even though that comment threw me off, I am low-key happy to see her not put all her eggs in one basket, flirting back, seeing what other options she has in this villa. So good for her. And also, that's going to send a message to Chris loud and clear, like, you're not the only one. You might be Mr. 6'8", but there's other things that come in other sizes and smaller packages that can get the same attention, just like you. So KK and Solon are chatting about who they think Lucinda might end up choosing. And KK is like, listen, I wouldn't want to go against you. And again, KK, girl. So Lynn could be a good Kiki, but she is not the girl you want to tell secrets to. She's a good Kiki, but I would not trust that girl with a 10-foot pole. Not only is she letting Solin know that she sees her as a threat, but she also lets her know about Chris and Tyreek. This is not Friend Island. In this game, you got to keep your mouth closed. All right, so Ariana comes back. It's time for the duel. And it's a gladiator style competition with some physical elements. Whoever wins, they get to steal back their partner and they get to pass on the heartbreak necklace. So essentially, winner takes all, partner, and safety. So Lucinda decides that she is going to choose Andreina, the tallest girl in the villa. I'm not even going to lie, that took me by surprise. Josh ends up choosing Charlie to battle, and he's just basing it off of strength. All right, now it's time for the girls to go. Round 1, Andreina got 0 balls in. It was hard to watch. As soon as Andreina hit the ground and she never got back up, I already know it was a done deal. Okay, round 2, she has the ability to redeem herself. Before that round even started, Ariana asks Tyreek if he has any encouraging words. Instead of just saying like, yeah, pull through, stay on your feet, and just stopping there. So instead of just giving her encouraging words, for him to say, wow, 5-0, that's crazy. Tyreek, your mother is right. Unfortunately, round two, Adriana lost. Again, I was so dumbfounded because Lucinda, she's petite. She has a petite, small build compared to Adriana, who's a tall girl. She's thick. And I thought this was going to be an easy one for her. But listen, Lucinda mollywopped her behind. Adriana, girl. But Lucinda going from crying to conquering, I'm proud of her. Okay. I guess that $250,000 gave her a wake up call. She probably was like, you know what? I probably need to work for this money. $250,000. It sounds kind of nice. So let me get my act together. So now we got Josh and Charlie. Before the game even starts, Tyreek is just making light jokes saying not even he would want to be in a position to battle Josh. He didn't even say it in a way to be mean. He was just saying like, oh man, like Josh is coming with all the smoke. He's ready to fight. Josh immediately gets offended at both Tyreek and Charlie. They have their own back and forth. While they having their back and forth, I'm paying attention to their fight, but all I see is KK with her phone just recording. Listen, I'm gonna need KK to stay on this show as long as she can. All right. All right. So when it came down to Josh and Charlie, when I say they fought, they fought. I thought I was watching an episode of The Challenge. Charlie didn't go down without a fight, but Josh ended up dominating the competition. He ends up winning and he ends up yelling. Again, Josh, this is Love Island Games. This is not WWE, WrestleMania. You know what? Whatever. He's happy. He got his girl back. Good for him. So now that Lucinda won, she's now coupled up with Tyreek. That was a plot twist that I didn't see coming. But Andrea, girl, I have so many questions that I'll probably not get a single answer to. The show ends there, but for a preview, we find out we're getting 2 new islanders entering the villa. We have Justine, who was season 2 winner of Love Island USA, season 1 winner of Love Island Games, and Johnny, who was on both Love Island and Games, and he came in second place to Justine. So that shocked me. That surprised me. So wait a minute. So you mean to tell me we're going to have Tyreek, Johnny, Kendall, Chris, and Josh all under the same roof? This is going to be so good. Give me 10 more seasons. All right, so that is it for episode 2 of Love Island USA. And this was a good episode. It gave me everything. It gave me strategy. It gave me the competitive physical challenges. All right, drop down in the comments. What do you think about Justine and Johnny coming? Again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and I will see you back for the next episode. Bye.